Good morning, folks. Today, Sharon is off to work at the daycare, and me and the boys are going to work on cleaning up some of the downstairs and getting prepared for, I don't know, whatever I'm going to do down there. I am going to run and do a little bit of a workout, but then after that, we'll clean up, kind of get it to where I can do a workout down there. When I think about my schedule, it is all over the place. I know there are some people that thrive on a consistent schedule, and I'm not sure I would do well with that. I get bored really easy, so I like to be able to do different things at different times. I've said it in the journal, but the reason we homeschool is because of the schedule. We have the freedom to do what we need to do when we need to do it. So with that being said, I do have a general basis for what I do each day. And I have a lot to do. My requirements are hefty. There's time-wise, there's just a lot that I need to get done in a day. And so the question was asked about devotion times. And I've gone a couple of different ways. For a long time, I waited until I was most productive during the day, when my mind was most awake, which is usually in the afternoon, and I would do my devotions then. But here in the last few years, what I've been doing is do the devotion first thing in the morning. I will tell you my greatest single piece of advice to help you get started with a devotion is to get a devotion book. The one I currently use is My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. It's a classic, but just get a devotion book. And what it does is it gives you, it doesn't take more than 2 minutes to read the devotion, and then maybe another minute or so to read the scripture verse that goes along with it. But what that'll do is give you something there first thing in the morning to start chewing on and think about. Start small and just get in the habit of doing that first thing in the morning. I know for me, that's one of the things I think about when I'm running. I usually have on some kind of Netflix or YouTube, but that's just bubblegum for the brain. But my mind will be working. I'll think over sermon stuff. I'll think over the devotion for the day. I'll do all that type of thing. So whatever you're doing, as far as just routine chores, you'll have something to chew on and you can think about throughout the day, and you can talk to the Lord about it. I think that's the real meaning behind a devotion, not just I did my ritual of reading the Bible and praying in the morning. It's meant to grow you as a believer. You're to continue to grow and mature. Don't really know what else to say right now. Okay, so we had a change of plans. My goal today was to clean the basement, kind of get that cleaned up. I might still get to that, but I just got a call that they're doing vaccines for COVID today for the EMTs. So I'm heading over, going to drop the boys off at Candy's or at the daycare, and then head that way. All right, so we're going to try and vacuum and clean up, organize some stuff.
A lamp?
Yes, it is a lamp up there. All right, folks. So today's theme has been about schedule and kind of planning my schedule and what I'm trying to do. And then everything went off the rails in a good way. We were doing some things, and we were finishing up a few odds and ends there this morning. I had run on the treadmill, and the boys were finishing up a movie, and we were going to start cleaning downstairs when I got a call. Said I was next in line to get the COVID vaccine, and I needed to be there in an hour. It's just down here at our local health center, but that meant that I needed to shower because it's not very nice to nurses to go in there stinking to get a shot. So I jumped in the shower, took the boys over to the daycare, and then I went and got my vaccine. Got my Band-Aid right there. No reactions, and I feel good. Of course, we'll keep an eye on that like we do with any vaccination. Flu shots, Tdap, all those things. Just keep an eye on it for a day or two. So yeah, that was that. Because of the fears that a lot of people have, I stayed there at the health center for an extra 30 minutes just to make sure there was no allergic reactions, and then I went and got the boys, and then we cleaned in the basement. So now we are back home, and I've done a couple of work things as far as reading over some passages. In weeks to come, doing some research and doing a little bit of stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of how my scheduling works. The most important things I try to get taken care of and get them done first. That's just me. I know that doesn't work for everybody. But again, going back to the devotion. Here, let me go get my devotion book. My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers is what I'm going through now. And each page is a day. So it doesn't take very long to get it done. And over the years, I have found that I agree with John Wesley, who said I have way too much to get done during the day not to spend the first part of my day in Bible reading and prayer. So, as crazy as my schedule is, that gets taken care of first. And now, based on yesterday's video, fitness is going to be right after that. So I'm going to make sure that I take care of my spiritual life and my fitness life first. And then when I have opportunity to get down to the office, I'll be doing the one class that I'm taking next semester, learning saxophone and regular church work. So I guess that's that. Okay, folks, well, here is the stately box. As I said,